Hey everyone, so my name's Amanda White, and I'm going on my third year now in cohort number 4. I recently switched to the Pleco concentration. I was originally Hal, but I was unable to pursue Hal due to a conflict with Portland State and them accepting the terms of a contract at that potential clinical internship that I had lined up. So I did have to change my concentration to Pleco, but I really am excited to see the opportunities for me throughout this concentration, and I think it's going to be a good challenge for myself in a new topic, which I don't have a lot of experience in, as my background has always been direct patient work, so one-on-one settings in the healthcare field. My current field placement is the same as what I had as last year, which is at a foster family agency, so I'm going on year 2 now. And I really think this is going to be fun for me too, because I'm going to be able to explore like new areas of the organization, and I hope to conduct like an organizational assessment at my final year there. So my goal is really to explore the differences of the concentrations and hopefully use this new challenge and this new concentration choice to change myself and really, adopt new tools to become a well-rounded social worker. And I'm just really trying to believe, that things happen for a reason and stay positive. And I do think that this concentration is going to be good for me because it's not something I felt extremely comfortable in doing, but I am excited for the challenge. So another thing is Pleco works with bigger groups. I've always been more on a micro scale, so it's going to be like meso and macro levels. So I personally get uncomfortable with crowds, so I think that is going to be it's a little bit of a worry, but I do think it's something that I need to learn, moving forward, because a lot of social work is with bigger crowds. So I think just trying to become more comfortable with big crowds is something that I want to work on. So some of the moving on to question 2, some of the key community principles I use in my current field placement, working with foster children, is equity, interconnectedness, empowerment, and a strengths-based approach. And these principles and tools are used while I case manage my clients and directly and also in the field through creating like a community connections and establishing good rapport with both the clients and community partners. The practice I most often utilize is authentic engagement. And this is done by always having the clients and community by the direct authorization that comes straight from my clients. And that's done by asking them what they need, and a big thing that I do with them is a needs and services plan. And that's just one small little area with direct work with them through case managing. And finally, what do you need to support your development in your practice? So like I said, I'm trying to become more comfortable with working with crowds. That's going to be a personal challenge for myself. And also something I need to work on is more community outreach, as our agency has demonstrated the need to expand services to one of the areas that we serve. And this is somewhat of a newer area. We are trying to expand down there, but we've run into a challenge that trying to find recruitment events and establish like new community connections so we can get more services out there, because there's a huge need to serve our THP clients, which are our transitional housing program for foster kids who have aged out of the system, but there's not enough agencies down there to serve this community. So a lot of these kids are being moved out of their community and being forced to new places, and then they're being like separated from friends and family and having to establish new connections, and it's really just disrupting this whole community. So my goal is really to just try and expand our services at our agency down to this area more so we can serve a bigger, larger community down there. And I am really looking forward to that. And I think that like my positivity and willingness to meet new people is going to really help with building these new community partnerships and really getting a kickstart on these recruitment events that we plan. And I think that this class as it is the first class in Pleco, is going to be a good like way for me to dip my toes in the water and explore some of the ways that I can like begin that. So I'm looking forward to working with everyone. I know that was a lot of information, and yeah, I'll talk to you guys soon.